Bringing back the old energy.
Mm-hmm. Comedy professionals in the building. Yo, you know what? This just reminded me that I used to always try to rush it because the beach.
Yeah, and you fucked that up completely. Anyway,
they didn't know that until just now.
Okay, you're supposed to definitely sing our creed. Don't come at me with that bullshit, dog.
Oh,
Thank you. Another episode, TKW, type kind of well. Martin in the building, Lark in the building. We appreciate you guys taking your sweet time to listen to us. Another week, another fleek.
No, that's stupid.
Yeah. No, because I'm not gonna lie. I almost said another week, another meat, and that's gay.
What?
I didn't.
That doesn't even rhyme.
It doesn't. I don't know why that was the thing that came to my head, but.
Okay.
That's why I retired from rap. So yeah. So thank you guys for listening.
Rapping about me.
Hit us up on all social medias: YouTube, iTunes, Spotify. You know where to find us. Thank you again. Yeah.
Where? Spotify, YouTube, TuneIn,
Stitcher, Google Play. All right.
And fellas.
So what's up, yo? What's going on? What's poppin'?
Fellas,
what's good?
Keep calling women sluts because apparently it means we see more tits.
Oh yeah, because when we call them sluts, they go, "We're not sluts," and then they get naked. Yeah, that's literally. This is so funny. I didn't know what you were talking about, but I knew what you were talking about.
You know what I'm saying?
They make no.
They reward us for disrespecting them somehow. I don't know.
Just like before we posted that, or you showed me that video of the chicks naked in front of the White House protesting sexual assault.
Oh, by screaming?
Yes,
with their tits out.
Yeah, it's like, yo, man, that's a beautiful sight for people that's down for that. Like for creeps, like
or the women doing the what is the shit called? Running of the bulls, but it was just naked women running through the streets.
Was that for sexual assault and shit like that?
It was like empowerment and awareness.
I don't get it. You know, first of all, I'm so glad were you about to go somewhere else with this, because I actually had it on the agenda, awareness. I keep hitting the mic. I'm sorry. Pause. Hit this mic. I fucking hate this, like, doing this for awareness thing.
For this specific thing or just in general?
I'll say this. I'm not gonna make a blanket statement and say all awareness activities is bad, but I'm gonna say majority of them are bad. So if you listen to this at the proper time, which is right now, you know that dwarf kid from fucking or the little person, whatever, from Australia, the little kid. That's
where he's from?
Yeah, he's from Australia, yeah. And he was getting bullied, right? He was crying, whatever. And they started to
GoFundMe.
Brad Williams, the comedian, he started to GoFundMe to send him to Disney, whatever. He got a crazy amount of money, like hundreds
Niggas never
of
learn.
Hundreds of thousands. No, but it's real. Oh, sorry, excuse me. It's real. It was confirmed. That was really a little kid. It wasn't no grown man like people kept trying to make it seem like.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it was.
Oh,
yeah,
niggas is foul.
Yeah. They found a guy that looks very similar to him, like that.
Are you serious?
But when you actually look, you go, oh, okay, now that's a little kid. Like that other one just looks like a young midget.
It's crazy.
But
I didn't know that was fake.
Yeah. The fake claims were fake. Yeah. And so,
oh man,
he decided to give up. I heard this earlier today on the podcast. He decided to give up all that money, like his family, and to donate that money to little person awareness.
I don't think people know what awareness means. I'm just gonna. It's not. First off, it's technically a disease, I guess. But you bring awareness for shit that nobody knows about. Or am I wrong?
No. You're not wrong. Like this. Let's say I forgot what the crazy amount of money that was raised. Whatever. Like I mean, it's not crazy, but like, okay, let's say it's $10,000, right? $10,000 when it comes to like pushing an idea or pushing towards some science of something. $10,000 is really not that much money, right? But you can do something. If you want to donate it, you can do it and affect somebody's life completely, right? So if your kid doesn't want to go to Disneyland or whatever, Disney World, whatever, why don't you go and send some other kids, some less fortunate kids? Like, why don't you go do that? Because you know one thing that the world doesn't fucking need money toward is fucking dwarf awareness. And I don't give a fuck how that sounds. That doesn't matter.
What's the money gonna do?
exactly. There ain't no motherfucking cure for this. You can't.
They're not fucking breaking niggas' arms and stretching them out. Like, what are they doing?
You can't undo that shit.
Yeah.
Like, that's just like. And what is the people? Just it's a weird. What? Okay. Cool. Now everybody's aware. What? Now what?
My thing is, there's an actual foundation for this.
Yes.
Oh, they're stealing money.
They're stealing money.
That's what they're doing.
Because because with a charity, you're allowed the founder is allowed to take a certain percentage, guaranteed.
Yeah.
Like that's just what it for running it. And so it's like, that's why a lot of people start those
Every day we find a new way to scam on this show.
yeah, for real. Yeah, it's crazy. It's my pops has some friends that's what they do. And he's like, he was like, when you're really in it, like the low level, when you're really in it, you actually really are helping kids. He's like, but you are making money. Like, you are making money.
That's a fact.
Like once you get higher up, the things gets kind of weird. Once you make a certain amount of money, it gets a little more hectic, but whatever. But yeah, it's like, it's like dwarf awareness. Okay, and now everybody's aware of dwarves. Okay, now what? What happens now? What's happening? What happened? How did that just help our lives? How did that help their lives?
I'm just puzzled because it's like, this is not a threat towards humanity.
It's not.
I don't know what to say about it.
There's so many other things that fuck awareness. Find things, like find stuff that matters. Like, you know what I'm saying? Because this is my thing. Like I see things like I heard something I was listening to, like some book or something like that, but they were talking about a sexual assault awareness, like domestic violence awareness thing, and I was like, hey, the nigga that beats up his chick don't give a fuck about your awareness. Like
you can't throw money at that nigga and stop the right hooks. Like, it's not coming
because that's not what it's about. Like it's not a lack of knowledge why he beats up his girlfriend. You idiots! Like it doesn't make sense. Like you know what I'm saying? That nigga's a loose cannon. He's out of his mind. He's a control freak, and he thinks that he owns her. Now you think that your little fucking billboard about not hitting people is going to really help this guy? Like, no, that's not how that works. Like, and it's like, let's put, I heard somebody say this years ago. There was like, if like people that donate money, like if there was like one organization, but it's hard to trust organizations, but let's just say if we donated all of our money, like if you donated money, it just goes to the donation department of the government, like just donation department, right? And so the Department of Donations takes all the money that everybody donates across.
This department is stupid.
Yeah, it's kind of stupid, right? But they take the money and then they all put it toward, each year they put it toward one thing. We'll see more results, right? Because people are putting their money to nothing. Like, like send it to scholarships, things like that. Okay, cool. Do stuff like that. That's a hard thing that we can, we can all grasp. Oh, you gave this money to this kid, he went to school for free. Cool, we can see that. Dwarf awareness does nothing. That's like donating it to Caterpillar awareness. What the fuck does that do? What the fuck? We know that them niggas exist. Who gives a shit? This shit pisses me off. There's really people out there that really need help, and y'all fucking showing us little people. Y'all serious? What, these niggas gonna be on more commercials? Are you out of your mind? This is crazy. Like, this is crazy that this is not what we're not talking about. I really want to go on the news and talk about this. like we have political analysts.
So they're gonna star in more Middle Earth movies.
It's crazy. It's like we know because put it like this. The awareness is not going to like somebody that's because I guess what they're trying to do is trying to stop people from being fucking dicks to little people.
It's never
going to stop because you know why? Anything that's different than anything else is going to get.
It's going to get the jokes.
It's going to get the jokes. It's going to get the light shined on it. I was a young kid. I was really short with a big ass head and my ears stuck out. My ears look different than everybody else's ears. I got picked on about my ears from day one and up. I think sometime in high school it stopped, like when my ears kind of filled in, and then it just one day just literally just stopped.
Me too. I got called elf ears in first grade. Dakota don't think I fucking forgot, nigga. It's on sight when I see you, nigga.
It's so funny about that bullying stuff, like quote unquote bullying. It's like some people that shit sits on it. Like we have a friend who was bullied a lot growing up. And one time we were talking about it, and I was like, it's crazy. Like, because he had a major growth spurt our senior year. He went from being like 5'8" to 6'1" in like 3 months. And Yeah, I remember. So this was recently, like maybe 2-3 years ago. We're talking. You know, at the time we're like, well, actually maybe a little longer. We were like 26, 27 having this conversation. And I was like, yo, it's crazy. Like yo, I was like, yo, I was so pissed when you first grew that tall because I was short, but he was always shorter than me. So it was like, all right, cool. But it's like, yo, and you got super tall. You're like 6'2" now. And he was like, yeah, yo, he was like, yo, I was mad small for mad long. He's like, yo, people used to pick on me. He was like, yo, man, I'm gonna be honest with you, man. When I think about those motherfuckers that used to pick on me, man, it really make me want to fuck those niggas up. And he was so serious, and I was like, oh, okay.
I can hear his voice saying,
yeah. He was like clenching his teeth. He was like, you make me want to find them and fuck them niggas up. I was like, okay. Hey, bro, we're 27. That's old.
Niggas was kids.
A couple of them are already dead.
Oh, that's crazy.
Yeah, they're already dead. You can't do anything about that.
Oh, yeah, that's a fact.
Yeah, you just thought about it. Yep. So, but yeah, it's like, but it's crazy. Like obviously everybody gets picked on to some degree. That's just a point, especially being young boys. Like that's what happens. Obviously, I don't think for not to speak for you, but I don't think for either one of us it was crazy. Like we were like afraid to go to school. Like picked
Never.
on something. Like, you just get roasted about some stuff and some shit sticks and then whatever you.
I was never bullied.
Yeah, like that's why I said bully. Like because the thing is, if you actually mention to people things that you go through, like just the simple fact of you being called elf ears, they would say, "Oh, you were bullied." That's what they would tell you.
It's fucking jokes, my nigga.
Yeah.
Like come on, bullied is when I just walk up to you and just backhand you. Like, what you gonna do about it?
They're like, no, because there's verbal. I mean, I you know,
no,
I'm not gonna
that's
argue.
true.
I agree with them. But to me, I don't think that where my experiences, I wouldn't consider bullying.
Yeah, but I'm not gonna cry to a fucking therapist. They call me elf ears in first grade, my nigga. Like, what did I do to them?
Yeah.
I'm not gonna say that.
Yeah, and it's so crazy. Like when you hear, okay, let me ask you a question. How do you feel about your high school years? Like if you was to like you have a kid, like a son or daughter that's about to go into high school, and she's like, how was high school for you? Like she's nervous about going to high school. He's nervous. What would you describe it as, a good experience or a bad experience?
Oh, good experience. I was well known, but I wasn't like in the mix trying to be in everybody's face.
Yeah,
people fucked with me.
Yeah. So it was like, see, like for me, it was like I thought mine was pretty good. It definitely could have been better if I wasn't so antisocial.
That's what I'm getting.
Yeah. I was definitely like, I didn't go to any part. I went to like.
I didn't give a fuck.
I was
just chilling with the homies. We get drunk and then have our own little, like how it always is.
Yeah. Like I was out here.
Pause. Because I was
like, I'm not going to no fucking party. Yeah, true. Y'all niggas just grinding each other.
No. None of that happened.
Yo, random. Speaking of homies and grinding, yo, I remember we went to this party. We went to this party, and I can't remember if I talked about this before, but a group of like we were like, I think we were out of high school. We might have been 18, and there was a group of girls came in, like 6 girls, and pretty much all of them looked good. I think all but one didn't look that good.
It's always one.
And then they had one gay white dude. It was like all Spanish and black chicks, and then one gay white dude.
Is this the one where you said you didn't mind if the gay dude was there?
No,
Okay.
I didn't say that.
Okay, you said that.
No.
But,
So,
no, never mind. I'm confusing 2 different stories. All right.
No. And we were trying to maneuver through the dance floor, and the dude was in the middle of the girls twerking. He was popping his ass, and there was a space between 2 of the girls, right? And Tim was in front of me trying to maneuver through, and I pushed him like from the back. Like, I pushed both his shoulder blades. I pushed him dumb hard, like because I was trying to push him into her. I wasn't trying to be funny. I was trying to push him into the girl, and he defied the laws of gravity. And like you ever seen? What the fuck is that dance movie? What the fuck is that B-boy dance movie? When the Dave Chappelle makes fun of it? Breaking.
With Turbo?
Yes, with Turbo. Yeah. When Turbo does the thing with the broom. Mm-hmm. Tim's body did the broom thing. Like I pushed him, and he went almost parallel to the ground.
Smooth criminal shit.
Yes. He leaned forward, right over the dude's butt cheeks popping,
and got a good look of it,
and stood straight up. And I was like, "What the fuck?" Because when
you couldn't even laugh anymore, yo. You were so shocked.
Because I actually pushed him a little too hard, because I was like, oh shoot, he's about to he's about to literally just. I was trying to push him onto him, but I just wanted I wanted his butt cheeks to touch him. That's all I wanted. I just wanted him to get some butt cheeks on him. That's it. Right? Just so I got that good laugh. You the homie. Just so I got have a good laugh.
Looking out for your man.
Yeah, that's right. He's, you know what I'm saying? He wasn't getting too many dances. Hook him up with a nice joint.
Yo, I wonder if there's any dudes who are so desperate at the party that if they can't get no chicks, they just resort to dudes.
Like they're not even gay. They're just like, yo, I'm just lonely.
Like, fuck it, yo. I'll just do it.
This dude keep hitting on me. Like, fuck it. Like,
yo, there's got to be one person out there who's.
Yo, son, you know what video is so funny? Damn, I wish if I find it, I'm gonna just throw it on the overlay on top of this. But that joint when they at the young kids is at the beach party and the dude's getting twerked on. He's leaning on his homies. He's like pat, and his man's just tapping him like, yo, like look at him, and he finally like stops him because the dude's like, yo, get off me, yo, I'm getting these cheeks. And the dude like whispers in his ear like, yo, bro, his man's like, yo, that's a dude.
No, he knew he had to have known, son.
Yo, so
that didn't look like a chick.
It didn't look like a chick. It also, dudes feel like dudes. Like,
oh yeah, definitely that.
You know what I'm saying? Like
definitely
that. There's no way.
I don't know by experience, but apparently you do.
From beating niggas up. But anyway, yeah. So it's like guys feel like men, like they're, you know what I'm saying? Even if it's a small guy, they still kind of, for the most part, like feel like a dude's
like muscles are way more dense.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like even if they're slim, like they're like densely, you know what I'm saying? Like they're tight. like little chick is soft. You know what I'm saying? Like you don't feel all this. Like what you think? There's just some athlete. This
bitch was doing pull-ups.
Hey, Serena Williams, nigga. The thing about that video that makes me laugh so hard is that he was having loads of fun. Yeah. He was having the time of
his face.
He was like, oh, yo, he had the side angle too, leaning all the way back on his homies. And just the one thing that I wish I saw how that happened.
Oh, right. That's what I'm saying.
So like if it was like a big crowd and the music was playing and they bumped into each other and
like
he just started
their backs and then he just turned around.
Or maybe they was even facing each other, like facing like the back of the dude and kind of bumped and he felt butt cheeks and was like, all right, cool, and then just started getting it. Yeah. And it's like, all right, that's right. It's funny
because you got to think it was probably dumb dark when it first started.
You think so?
I think it was all the light was from the cameras and shit. Though,
oh, you think so? No, I thought it was date. I thought it was a day party.
Oh no, there's two. No, I'm thinking there's two different videos like this. There's one where they're outside and it's light. And
yes, that's what I'm talking about.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I'm talking about. I'm talking about the one outside. Yeah, outside with the light. Yeah, because it's funny. There's loads of videos like this actually.
Yeah,
where dudes getting twerked on. You ever see the one where the dude is making out?
No.
It's a white dude. He's making out with a guy, but doesn't realize that it's a guy, and his friends is egging him on, and then one friend catches on to it, and it's like yo, it's like yo, that's a dude, and he's like what?
Nah, that's crazy.
He's like, what the fuck, man?
My thing is, yeah, come on, son.
I've been drunk in public a few times, but I've been very drunk in public. And like, I've been close to what I think blackout drunk is. Like, I've definitely had the spins and could barely walk, wobble in places. Maybe I've gotten into a fight after that, but I've been like that. But never. My mind isn't really different.
Exactly. I still see shapes in faces.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't look at. Like if I saw a girl in the club and she was unattractive, like me being drunk is not like, oh yo, she's looking kind of good. Like maybe it's just that's my genetic makeup that my brain doesn't do that. Like it's just
not good because like have I been drunk and then picked up a 200-pound chick and like kind of like humped her in the air before? But here's the thing. She still look cute, but if I was sober, I would not have done that.
But here's my thing. Did you find her more attractive because you was drunk, or you were just more willing to do it because
more willing to do it? She wasn't like super attractive.
Yeah, because I hear the thing of where people are like, "Oh, a couple drinks in me, now she's attractive." It's like, what the fuck is that about?
Those are liars. Because you always found that bitch attractive. You just need an excuse.
That's a
and you pussy too, nigga. Who cares what people think, son?
Yeah, big facts.
Go get what you want to get.
Yeah, I remember Carl. When I first left and I was in the Army, he called me. He was like, yo, I just had the most frustrating conversation with a group of people ever. I was like, yo, what happened? He was like because at the time we were like 22, 23, and he was hanging around like a bunch of like 18, 19-year-olds, like through a mutual friend. And the guys were talking, there's multiple guys, and they were talking about like, they were like, yo, I'm not even really into fat asses. Like, I just know my man's like fat asses. So when I'm with the chick, it's about like, yeah, like she got a fat ass and y'all rocking with it. And Carl's like, yo, this is gay. What are y'all talking about?
That's gay.
Carl was like, yo, he was like, nah, like you don't actually like fat ass. Like it's about the look of fat. He was like, no. What are you talking? It was like, it's one of those things where how groupthink works. It's like you're losing the argument just because of you're outnumbered. Yeah. Like, but it's not because they're right.
Yeah, exactly.
He was like, no. I like fat asses because I like fat asses. It gets me aroused, and I like grabbing it and touching it and stuff like that. So he's like, I don't know what the fuck y'all talking about. and I think it was like 7 guys. Like, yeah, like nah, it's about the look of it. And it was like, what? I was like, yo, you knew, and this is back. This is like I said, 2000. This was 2012. You know,
so wait. These niggas was trying to say that
niggas don't actually like fat asses.
They're basically fucking the chick, thinking about their mans, thinking about impressing their mans.
It doesn't make sense because like this, their argument in itself doesn't make sense because they said their argument is that dudes don't like fat asses. So that's statement number 1. Mm-hmm. They just get with chicks with fat asses to impress their homies, but the homies don't like fat, but the dudes don't like fat asses. That doesn't make sense.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
Then who likes fat asses?
Who likes fat asses? What is happening right now? It's such a frustrating. Yo, I was like, I got frustrated. I wasn't even there.
I wonder if Carl presented the argument like that. Because who here likes fat asses? If nobody likes fat asses.
He was like that's dead serious the dumbest argument I've ever had with anybody ever. Like I was like, yeah,
that's so stupid, yo.
Yo, cats love
niggas is gay though, but we always
yo, the way you said that, niggas is gay.
But that's a fact. Like we always talk about dudes wear crazy stuff. Not for chicks, but to impress other dudes.
Yo, man, oh God,
like that's a thing.
Yo, so I just don't understand it. Why are you...
Bitches don't care about Balenciaga dumb shoes.
Yo, yeah. You know, the thing is,
small population do, maybe.
No, but I agree with you. I would say across the majority, no one gives a fuck. There's onesies and twosies that will like it. And most of those onesies and twosies are bum chicks. Chicks that have nothing. So they're like, oh, this guy has a lot. So I'm with that. Yeah. Right? You know what I'm saying? Like no fucking...
Or small minority.
You know what I'm saying? Like
a majority, that's stupid.
Are you so smart? Like some like well established fucking corporate woman.
Oh yeah,
doesn't give a fuck about you wearing those big bulky Balenciaga sneakers and your Gucci belt.
Doctor chick does not give a fuck about.
She doesn't give a fuck about
your Louis Vuitton belt.
And like I would never understand why. Like I don't understand. Like I have these arguments at my job all the time. It's like, yo, you don't realize. Like, okay, when I say gay, I don't mean negative toward homosexual people. I mean it's the opposite of getting women. Like that's you know what I'm saying. That's
like how every sin is action without God.
Yeah.
Everything gay is something that doesn't involve
getting women. You know what I'm saying. So exactly. So it's like, so if you are standing in line for another pair of Jordans, you have all these Jordans, you have another pair of Jordans. Like, it's one thing if you like if I know people that like you wear Jordans, but you like the ones you like. Yeah. You're not a Jordan collector. You're not getting every single Jordan that comes.
I only like the historical moment type shits.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like guys that's like, oh, I must have all. Oh yeah. The I gotta have.
So I can stun on niggas.
Yeah. It's like who's that? Who's that for?
Who?
Like no one cares. Like realistically, no one cares. It might be a talking point, might get you into something, but also just be a human being and just have a conversation with somebody.
Yo, being funny will get you way more pussy than Jordans ever will. Yo, ever will.
Like, yo, son, like people are spending crazy amounts of money. Like it's so funny. Like when I was a kid, right? Name brands were, you know what I'm saying, real regular. Like they were expensive, but they weren't crazy expensive. So like I grew up like when I was a kid, I'm talking about when I was still living in New York. You know what I'm saying? We rocked Rockaware, Sean John, you know what I'm saying? Aniche, earlier.
Shout out to Aniche.
Yeah, earlier Mecca.
I forgot about Mecca.
Yeah. And it's like you know what I'm saying, these type of brands, some Iceberg, you know what I'm saying, things like that. Like a pair of Rockaware jeans were maybe like $80 or something like that, like back then, which is a lot of money, but $60 for kids, something like that. It's a lot of money, but it ain't that crazy. Like now people are spending
thousands of dollars
on pants.
on pants.
I saw a dude was at the job. I guess his girl or something like that was having a baby, and he had a Moncler jacket on, and I looked at that jacket. I was like, I heard that name before. I was like, I know that jacket's really expensive. Why is he wearing that jacket? And then I looked it up, and it was like a $1,200 jacket.
That's so stupid. It's the puffy shit.
Yeah, puffy shit, and it says Moncler on the bottom. The bottom
in
of
big
it.
letters.
In big letters. The big gaudy one. You know, of course he's gonna have the big gaudy.
Why did I even ask?
Yeah,
Duh.
of course it's the one with the words, because if they can't tell that it's
then what's the point?
Yo, and it's so funny. We're being funny with saying that. What's the point thing? But I had a real conversation with people who were like, "What are you talking about? What's the point then?" Like, yeah, like this, like just like this. I'm wearing right now. This is a Uniqlo a sweatsuit, right?
What are they? 30, 40?
Yeah, like top each 30. Like so, it's like $60 for a set. I was talking to guys at my job, and they go, yo, those drinks is fire. Like, yo, where'd you get that from? I was like, Uniqlo. They was like, what the fuck is that? And I was like, it's like some. I think it's Japanese. I was like,
I thought it was Korean.
Yeah, whatever. I could be completely. I don't know. You could be right. I don't know.
They're all the same.
But I was like, yeah, it's just some brand that's like in some malls or whatever. Like they make good clothes and stuff like that. And it was like, yo, that joint's kind of fire, but it just don't say anything on it. Like that joint's just plain. I was like, yeah.
That's how I like my clothes, though.
Literally
honestly.
how I like my clothes. I don't want it to say anything.
Even if it is some high end shit, like I don't want it to fucking say.
I don't want it to say anything. Don't say nothing, unless the thing is like it's really a part of the look. Like an example is like one of those like the real standard like Tommy Hilfiger sweaters, which is like the look is with the words, because that's just how that is.
And them shits are dope.
Yeah, that's cool. Or like a Champion
our
hoodie.
Homie shit.
Champion.
Our homie shit has the logo.
Yeah.
Supply code.
Yeah, exactly. Shout out to them.
Yeah, word.
But it's like that's fine. But it's like I'm not wearing like shit that says like Gucci, like all over.
Oh no Fendi F's all over my fucking body. I'm not gonna have the Medusa head dead center of my fucking chest.
It just
is doofs, yo.
That's really crazy. Like this is the only good thing Jeff's ever said. We was talking about like, yo, I'll wear just a regular shit. Does the exact same thing as wearing crazy expensive shit. And it's like, so he was like, yo, I wear Chucks all the time. I don't have to wear fucking some crazy ass like red bottoms or some shit like that.
I hate Chucks.
I know you hate Chucks, but just the sentiment of like some cheap sneakers. Like, I only wear cheap sneakers. Like that's it.
Oh no, not me.
Well,
it depends on what you call cheap. Because I'm not spending $200 plus on sneakers.
Yeah, no. Like
Unless
I'm not
they're
even
like-
spending over 100. I only spend
really?
over 100 over certain boots.
Oh, you gotta splurge on boots. I'm not even talking about boots.
Yeah,
I'm just
yeah,
talking
yeah,
about
yeah.
sneakers.
Yeah, sneakers. I'm not. It's just I'm
Oh,
not
yeah,
spending
I
over
would.
100.
I would.
It's just.
They gotta be fire though.
Yeah, like at one point I really wanted the I almost said the Yebras, the zebra joints.
Yeah.
That's
what they gotta be called now.
Yeah, the Yebras. Yep, I started that. No big deal. I love those sneakers. Like I love them, and I really wanted to get them. At one point they dropped down to like $3 something, and I had the money, and I was like, I could get them, but then I was just thinking like, yo. $3 something for one pair of sneakers.
That's what I'm saying.
Like, is that really worth it?
Do
like,
I got it like that?
And the crazy thing is, and I think is like, I personally love those sneakers. Like, those might be my favorite sneakers I've ever seen. And I was like, I do love them. So it's not like I'm just getting them for just the coolness of it. But I was like, I just can't bring myself to do it.
Nah.
Yeah. So I went and bought some
them
Reebok
shits.
Classics. So,
Like you can't go wrong with those either.
oh, and hell no.
You know what I mean?
That's
what I like about this new era, I guess. It's like the niggas that could really dress wear the least expensive shit.
Yeah. Like
But that's how it's always been.
Yeah, that it actually has always been like that. Like my whole thing is this: one, I'm not trying to win no motherfucking fashion show. I just want to look good enough where people are like, okay, he's
well put together.
He's well put together, and he looks like an adult. Like you know what I'm saying? Like
you're not wearing Balenciaga.
Nope.
Spray painted jeans. with mad colors.
Them shits are trash. They're not even fire. You know what I'm saying? That's my thing. Like, I look up, like, sometimes I'm bored and I just like to get myself upset because I'm a fucking psychopath. And I just go look up mad expensive, like, shit and just go, why would anybody buy this? And it's like you're saying, just like some fucking.
Balmains in his
Yes,
dick.
Balmain. Yeah, I looked up Balmain pants. These shits suck.
They do suck. Most of them suck.
These pants suck. They're not dope. They fucking suck. If you snatch if you snatch the label off of it, anything that identifies as that brand, and you go, yo, you want to rock these? Everybody like, no, get the fuck out of here.
Exactly.
But they're Balmains. They're like, oh,
I feel like you're a sucker if you do that though.
Oh no.
You know what I'm saying?
It's nothing to feel. You are a sucker.
Like, if that's
genetically.
your sole purpose of getting the shoes.
Yeah, because like, I almost had a stroke right there. Like we just said before, impressing dudes, because that's what that's about. That is what that's about. Impressing men.
I think that's cuck shit.
Yeah. Speaking of impressing men, shit. I remember one of the craziest things. Oh shoot, that was actually pretty fast.
Oh shit.
Our friend Corb was telling us a story. He was like, "Yo," he hit us up. I think you were actually on this. I think because you might have been playing Call of Duty when he told us this, and he was like, and I always think about this when it talks about the impressing dude shit. When he was having a conversation with a guy that he was in school with, right? Because they were in college, and they are talking about their mutual friend, right? Going to their mutual friend's house, and so they're like, "Yo, you going to Blasey Blah's house?" And the guy's asking Corb that. Corb's like, "Yeah, I'm thinking about going over there. Like, you coming?" He's like, "Yeah, I don't know." Because, you know, he'd be having his girl there and they just be dipping off. So it makes it kind of like weird. Like, why are we just sitting there? And he was like, yeah, it's cool. But he just let us smoke. So it's cool. And then that's where that conversation was about. And then the dude was like, yeah, like he be in there like with his joint. Like, and he don't even be like really hitting that junk like that. And so Corb is like,
I know this person.
Corb. The other guy's the guy he's in school. Yeah, I'm just saying the guy, the guy he's talking to is just some guy he goes to school with. Yeah.
Okay.
And so he's like, so Corb's like, whoa, what are you talking about? He's like, you know what I'm saying? Like they be in the room smashing, like we don't hear nothing, like that nigga not doing nothing in there. He's like, he was like, you don't know what I'm talking about? He's like, no, I literally don't know what you're talking about. Like, what are you thinking about right now? Like, what is happening? And the guy's like, yeah, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, he was like, if I'm in a room with the joint and I know my man's is on the other side, like I'm going crazy. Like I'm going crazy because my man's is there. And Corb was like, just, you know, Corb was mad cool. Corb was like, yo, that's gay.
That's like, very gay.
And the dude was like, no. He was like, what the fuck? That's not gay. He's like, yo, I'm talking about smash chick. He's like, no. You're talking about having a better performance if there's a dude nearby. That's what you're talking about right now. And he's like, nah, you mixing up what I mean. He's like, no, that's what you're saying. That's literally it's literally what you are saying. You just said, so that means that you would give a C plus performance, but since your man's is
you're not really into it, but the dude is close.
But that makes you really up your game. Okay, put it like this. Now let's take sex out of it, right? Let's say me and you are friends, and I play professional basketball, right? And let's say me and you are just having a casual conversation, and I go, yo, now you know all the chicks that come to the game that want to hook up with ball players and stuff like that. And I go like, yo, so if one of my mans is at the game, I'm really be trying to ball. You would look at me like, what are you talking about? What? You trying to impress guys? What's happening? Like,
I'm gonna say it, and I'll say it again. Niggas is just gay. That's all it is.
Yeah, I don't understand it. But anyway, all right, we can wrap this up. You got anything else you want to say?
Nah, just that some of these people's solutions to the coronavirus is ridiculous.
Oh yeah,
like this one.
People need to relax with. Oh, you have a video?
Nah, just pictures. Like, come on, son.
Okay, okay, all right. To describe this to you lovely folks, this is she white?
It looks like it.
This white lady is standing on a train, and she's wearing a Tupperware box. Yeah. Literally a Tupperware box that she cut the top off of and stuck her head in it.
And stuffed it in her coat.
and after this, send me that just so I'll throw it on the video for people that's going to listen to this on YouTube at Type Kinda Well. But the people really have to think things through. if this person right here, that woman that's right next to her, has coronavirus, guess you have it.
Yeah, because you're gonna touch this thing eventually.
Because that is not just
and
about breathing.
It's not airtight.
Like they were talking about, like 'cause I work in a hospital. They're like, yo, those masks are not going to do anything. Don't wear those masks. This is shit.
They don't prevent anything, right?
No,
if you're infected, it helps.
Those masks are good for like dust particles. Like, what the fuck you think you're gonna stop airborne virus with those fucking those Home Depot paper masks? Like, are you out of your mind? Wear a gas mask if you really care.
See, it's funny you said that because this dude is intelligent and he has a gas mask. See?
Oh shoot! He definitely used that for weed.
Oh yeah.
Wow, that's crazy.
But then this person just put him back over. I refuse to believe that's because of the coronavirus, yo. I refuse it.
I really think that guy got other things going on.
Right.
I feel like that's something else.
Something else.
I think that's coincidental. Oh shoot! Man. All right. Another great episode, another phenomenal episode is The Quiet Professionals. I didn't mean to say the quiet. I meant to say
the comedy.
Quiet Professionals, like we're fucking special forces. I didn't mean to say that. Like we're fucking Delta Force. Shout out to Jeff for hitting us up asking where we could get fucking forest green pants from. Okay.
What?
Oh, you might have been still kicked out the chat. He had hit the chat I'm talking about randomly in the middle of the day, like, and sent a picture of these green. I just spit everywhere, and just sent a picture of these green pants, and was like, "Yo, anybody know where I could get pants these colors for?"
Get Jeff out of here.
And I was like, "Yo, you in Delta Force or something? What the fuck you wearing green cargo pants for?" I was like, "Is this for work?" And he was laughing. He's like, "No, it's not for work." I was like, "Then what are you wearing these pants for? You going paintball or something? The fuck are you doing?"
And he needed them to the point he had to hit niggas up and find them.
Google was not fucking solving anything that he needed.
Nigga hit the chat mad frustrated, like, yo,
I'm trying to find these forest green pants, dog. Help me out, bro. All right. Hit us up, type kind of well. Video element is on YouTube, obviously, of course. We know that. Spotify, iTunes for the audio, Twitter and Instagram for our social medias. We have some new things in store for our social medias and across all the platforms.
Yes.
So please stay tuned. Please take a look. Even if you're not going to subscribe now, take a little peeky peek. See what you like. You know what I'm saying?
Keep up with us.
Yeah, get familiar with it. And we really appreciate you guys taking your sweet time to listen to two guys. Two dudes talk about absolutely random nonsense that pops into their head. So yeah. So anything you want to say?
Gay stuff.
Any last messages? Last words. Last messages.
Slut shame 2020.
That's our slogan. All right. Thank you guys. Bye.